Hello everybody and welcome back to Midnight at Dark, where we play games at the dead of night. Most of the time. I'm your host Midnight and we are back playing Psychopaths, a special request by Anna. So here we are, Psychopaths, Mandatory Happiness. Gonna jump right in. Save data is required to start the game. Do you want to create a new save data? Yes, I do. Hey. Let's jump right in. Sato Marine City, National Hospital. Far above the man-made dome of the once-renowned Metro Paradise stood an ivory tower, and within this tower lied part of the city's core functions. And deep within it, he infiltrated the tower's core with ease.
なんて簡単なんだろう。ネットの壁は紙より薄いな。セキュリティシステムの扉は子供部屋の鍵よりもたやすく開くじゃないか。
He whispered to himself. He had avoided social interactions for so long that now he only spoke to himself.
この塔の中にあるはずなんだ。僕の新しいおもちゃが。どこに隠してあるんだろう。
He searched. And searched for his toy, which had to be somewhere.
見つけた。
There it was, his toy, in the neurosurgery room. As written on the hospital map, it was his first time touching it, but with only a glance he knew.
これは僕のために作られた人形だ。こんなところにしまい込んでおいちゃかわいそうだ。さあ、行こう。今から君は僕の体となって動くんだ。行こう。僕には使命がある。お母さんから託された大切な使命が。人を幸せにする。それが僕の使命だ。そうだよね、お母さん。
Oh, I get to pick my character. Takuma Saguri. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm gonna go with him. Why had things turned out like this?
出せよ、出してくれよ。俺はあいつを。
Why? Where did I go wrong? Such a futile question. I had been born and raised in a rural city far away from Tokyo. The Sybil system judged humans, leading them to the path that maximized their future happiness, education, marriage, employment, everything. The judgment that had been given to me was to live and die in that rural city. That was fine. It's not like I didn't like it there, but I did regret obeying Sybil.
やっぱり判定に逆らってでも東京に来て仕事探せばよかったのか。
I knew it wasn't possible, but I couldn't help but think about it. The world now was a place where one couldn't get a job unless Sybil deemed them suitable. Even if I went against it and came to Tokyo, the only thing I could have expected to happen was to fail finding a job and then becoming homeless. Then again, there was my childhood friend, Yukari Himakawa. Unlike me, she had the aptitude to study medicine in Tokyo. Such different paths, but I loved her.
ゆかり、お前は今どうしてる？
One day, Yukari just disappeared. It made no sense that she didn't contact her parents or me. So I came to Tokyo, searching for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The school she attended, the place she worked at, I looked everywhere, but nobody knew where she had gone. It was useless. Everyone just said the same thing as I did. One day, Yukari Himakawa just vanished out of thin air. A resignation letter of her employer. That was the last time anyone had heard from her. She never handed in her work or popped up out of the blue. As I searched for her, I became reckless. It wasn't long before my hue clouded and my crime coefficient rose. As a result, I became a latent criminal.
バカだよな。俺、本当にバカだ。
However, my chance at salvation appeared right before my eyes.
剣拓磨だな。俺は公安局刑事課の宜野座信親だ。君に執行官適性が出ている。執行官になる気はないか？
That was my ticket out of hell. I jumped at the chance and have never looked back.
"ここが今日から俺の職場になる公安局だな。くぅ、憧れだったデカになれるなんて感動だぜ。
デカ。正しくは執行官だ。
まあまあ、デカも執行官も同じだろう、宜野座さん。犯罪者を捕まえることに変わりはないじゃねえか。
それも正しくは潜在犯だ。まったく。お前は何度言えばわかるんだ。
はいはい。潜在犯は犯罪を実行しているいないにかかわらず、犯罪係数が一定以上のものを指す。だ。
彼らは潜在的に社会に害悪をなす可能性がある。そうなる前に確保、隔離するのが刑事課の仕事だ。
Yeah, like how I used to be. But I was in a good mood, so I kept that thought to myself. Sure, I had dreamed of being a detective since I was a kid. But more importantly, if I was in the PSB, I knew I'd have a better chance at finding more about Yukari's whereabouts. And for that reason, I was in pretty high spirits.
何をニヤニヤしている？さっさと行くぞ。
はいはいと。
執行官デバイスの使い方も把握しておけ。特に色素チェッカーの使い方には慣れておくんだ。メンタルケアは重要だからな。
It wasn't uncommon to find programs that could check your own hue, but the PSB's special model was quite unique. It's built into our wrist comms. Of course, it's not all fun and games. The fact that they issued such a device said a lot about the stress that came with being a detective. Mental care is a personal responsibility, so be diligent, Ginoza said sternly. Then he gave me a detailed tutorial about the device. He was really helpful. I checked my hue again. It was way better than before. It was like the first rays of sunshine in the clear morning. Apparently this color is called natural orange. Before it had a chance to worsen, detectives are required to take mental supplements. That's our duty apparently, and any medication was paid by the public's expense. But then again, I shouldn't need that anytime soon.
んおい、常森監視官。二人を連れてどこへ行く？
As we walked down the corridor, Ginoza stopped, the three ladies coming from the other direction. I thought the criminal investigation department was full of tough guys, but right before me stood a variety of women, gorgeous, cool, and cute.
あ、ギノザさん。公安局の近くに美味しいサンドイッチのお店があるそうなので、国塚さんたちとお昼に。
前から気になってたんだけど、私たちだけじゃお出かけできないでしょ。あかねちゃんに頼んだらいいって言ってくれたし。
確かに執行官外出時の付き添いも監視官の仕事だが、常森、あまり執行官と慣れ合うなよ。
私もちょうどお昼を食べようと思ってたところですし、一人で食べるより誰かと一緒の方が美味しいですから。
そうか。
I didn't think there was any need for him to make such a bitter face.
ところで、そちらの男性は？
ああ、新しく配属された執行官だ。
剣拓磨だ。お嬢さんたち、よろしく頼むぜ。
あら、いい男じゃない。私は空の森シオン、分析官よ。詳しいことは分析室にでも来てちょうだい。
分析官とは、街頭スキャナやカメラのデータ解析、死因の分析など、いろいろと連携して動くことは多い。覚えておけ。
あ、私は監視官の常森茜です。それでそっちが。
あなたと同じ執行官の国塚弥生よ。
空の森城に常森城に国塚城ね。いや、綺麗なお嬢さんたちと同じ職場ってのはテンション上がるね。
バカなことは言ってないで、さっさと行くぞ。あ、常森。昼休みの規定時間内には戻ってくるように。
あ、はい、わかりました。急ぎましょう、金森さん、国塚さん。
また後でね、剣くん。
ここが刑事課一係のオフィスだ。普段はここに詰めて仕事をしてもらうことになる。
The office was less organized than I had expected. I wondered if anyone in here was an enforcer. They all seemed to be doing as they pleased.
本日付で刑事課一係に執行官として配属されました剣拓磨です。よろしくお願いします。
As I continued to bow, I noticed a middle-aged man who had the presence of a veteran detective stand up from his seat in the back.
ああ、新しく来るって執行官はあんたか。まあ、見ての通り、事件がなきゃ俺たち猟犬は暇なもんだ。適当にやってくれ。
適当にって言われてもな。あんたは
お前さんと同じ執行官の正岡智美だ。あっちの坊主が香狩修正、そっちが鴻上信也。どっちも執行官だ。
ま、執行官同士よろしく。
I noticed a stack of manga piled above Kagiri's desk. Could it be? I noticed a stack of manga piled above Kagiri's desk. Could it be?
昔の少年漫画じゃねえか。表紙のこれ好きなんだよな。
Excited, I picked it up. I always thought I'd only be able to find these in museums, but never thought I'd actually see a real paperback up close, much less hold it.
なになに、もしかしてあんたも結構いける口？剣拓磨だっけ？結構話せるじゃん。俺はこっちのライバル集結会が好きなんだよね。
お、わかるわかる。お前とはかなり気が合いそうだな、シュウ。つうか、紙媒体ってあたりわかってるな。
身内の影響で最近ハマっててさ、紙の漫画。探すの苦労したんだぜ。
なんだなんだ、剣は香狩の同類か？
いや、レトロっつうか、熱いもんが好きなだけっつうか。あとは、タバコとか麻雀とか、刑事のたしなみって感じで渋いじゃねえか。
お、とっつぁん、こいつはカモが来たぜ。
おお、撃てるなら今夜早速囲むか。新人の親睦会って名目でな。
喜んで参加させてもらうぜ。
執行官同士、親睦を深めるのは勝手だが、仕事は真面目にやれ。
はいはい。でも今昼休みっすよ。
お前もいつもそう張り詰めてないで、たまには息抜きも必要だぞ。
メンタルセラピーには定期的に通っている。ところで、クガたちはどうした？
なでしこちゃんならお花摘みに行ったから、もうすぐ帰ってくると思います。
花を摘みに？勤務中だぞ。
トイレの隠語っしょ。
あ、紛らわしい。手洗いなら手洗いと言え。
Due to our roles, there was a gap between inspectors and enforcers. But Genoza might actually be quite fun. Then again, it was still easier to be with the enforcers. As I thought about such things, a woman entered the office.
ただいま戻りました。そちらの方は？
本日付で配属となった執行官の剣拓磨だ。剣。彼女は最近配属された監視官の久我たちなでしこ。新人ではあるが、我々と同じくお前の上司にあたる。
久我たちです。剣執行官。
When I peered into this woman's cold eyes, I felt a sudden tightness in my heart for some reason.
私はあなたを刺激し、監視する立場です。慣れ合いは必要ないと考えますが、最低限、職務に不可欠な協力と従属を期待します。
A stern voice and a rational speaking pattern, totally different from her appearance. But that presence of hers reminds me of Yukari.
剣執行官、聞こえていますか？
悪い、聞こえてる。ただ、ちょっとあんた、昔の知り合いに似ててな。それで、驚いただけだ。
申し訳ありませんが、あなたの名前を私は先ほどまで知りませんでした。あなたと私が知人であった可能性は、限りなくゼロに近いと思われます。
いや、わかってる。見た目からして全然違うしな。
Even then, her indifference and calculative reasoning reminds me strongly of Yukari, and I felt my chest ache. However, I didn't let this sentimentality take over me. I had decided to find Yukari, and I wasn't about to let this woman I just met stop me.
よろしく頼むぜ、久方次長。今日から俺とあんたは同じ釜の飯を食う仲間だ。
Wait for me, Yukari. I will definitely find you, no matter where you may be. The first mission came quickly. Actually, we're already quite over the time limit, so I'm gonna stop this episode right here. If you can hear me over the propeller noises of this airplane or this carrier, so please like, subscribe, and comment below. And as always, this is your host saying good night, good morning, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.